Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 20th of October and today we're killing 3 glitches officers while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are weak and we are silent. For once, silenced is actually a good trait because we want to avoid the alarms. We got a quiet shotgun, which is actually silent. 3 slipstreams per ship and 3 sidewinds to use as we see fit throughout the mission. Very nice. We also got an angel. Good to have. Let's go. Alright, we got emergency shields with guns, heat sensors, target fleas, minimizing alarms, and you're way too close, get out of here! Stop spawning next to me, it's rude. Alright, large ship. Why is it changing directions? Why is it changing directions? Oh god. This ship is rude today. Jeez. Spawns right next to me and changes directions on a whim, throwing me off my docking. Rude. Let's see what the ship looks like. Crate down here, but the key is a little out of the way for getting the crate. Same with this one. Oh, we got a couple of crates down there. Over there. Alright. Gotta go down this way for this key anyway, so we're going down this way. Probably ignoring that. Oh wait, no, there's a key right there. So yeah, ignoring that, shooting them, making sure they all get got. And then crate. This is probably a sidewind. Alright. Let's go. Making sure with this shotgun that I'm not like shooting into fuel barrels during this spot. Alright, that ought to get both of you, I think. Nice. Grab this, use it on you. Grab this and grab this. Perfect. Okay, this ought to get both of you, and then we also gotta clear out you. Oh, didn't get you. That ought to hit, I think, probably. Yeah, there we go. And then we just run. Unlock. Rechargeable sidewinder, you say. Alright, we can be very aggressive. And that might actually be the perfect length. Nah, it's not quite. Okay, for some reason, I'd need an extreme range one. But it would have been really cool if I could go directly from here to here. Get into this crate. Unfortunately, if I could keep the door open, I could go up to here. It looks like we gotta go around here, but that's actually fine because we'll get an item from you anyways. Let's see. So sidewind here, take him out. Sidewind here, I guess, and then sidewind here. Yeah, and that's not even diving into our limited use ones. Yeah, we'll slipstream to get that renewed. Get up here. Do shotgun. Ooh, perfect pause. Make sure that they get got. Even more sidewinders. Okay. And backup slipstream. Alright. Now, if I've got that many slipstream or sidewinders, might as well start using them even more aggressively, I suppose. And a key clone or two? Alright, game. The only thing we're missing is a way to deal with a shielded guard. And I suppose we'll also have trouble with armored guards. But... Jeez. You're just giving us everything. All the speed, all the convenience. I'll clone this just because I can. Then get up here. Should have shot the pilot. Little mistake there. Don't think that's getting the both of you. And we get a subverter as well. Can't use it for target fleas because of alarms. But that's still kind of crazy. Alright, they get hit, they get hit. Alright, we're good. And then I can use guns, just make sure this goes out. Get pod, picking up speed. And we let it unload, we activate, and we do not press F. Until we are securely in the pod. You do not F with the angel. Alright, next we've got heat sensors, and there's the armor I was wondering about. Yeah, we don't have armor, and we don't have armor-piercing gun, which is a rarity. Do I take this Sidewinder? I can take it over a slipstream. And then probably stash it. Jeez, that's a lot of teleporting. Alright, and you are far enough away. Okay, target. Now, okay, we don't know. Target standing over here. If we're lucky, there's like a door or hallway directly to this window. If we're not, we're gonna have to get creative with our shotgunning. Why are they all changing directions today? Rude as hell. Alright, running here. This is actually a little tricky. Can I get through here without you setting off the alarm? We're fine going through here, but it's just right here. Nah, you're gonna set off the alarm. I can't shoot you because you can't be got. Okay, they are down here. If I go in here, I can disable the alarm. Going down through here is the most direct route and the fastest. And there's ways that I can avoid the alarm here, but they're not guaranteed or tricky to do. So it might be better to just walk this way, walk down this way. It's going basically like 4 rooms out of our way. Wait, we've got a Sidewinder. We've got Sidewinder. Right, so then the next thing. See, we're not using all these. All right, so leave this here. We're not using this. Not necessarily. Subverter's not really needed here. Actually, no, subverter can be used on you. It also could be used on you. No, but Sidewinders work just as well there. Alright, I think I'm going with this. Put Sidewind right now. Let's see, what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3. We've got so many sidewinders, I should just use them. Alright. We get down here, make sure we're in range of everyone's sight. Go and key clone back over here. Open door. And then we sidewind down here. And then we sidewind down here. Or short range fine here. Short range is fine here. And then we sidewind down here. And then if we go a little out of our way, we do get a crate. Alright, yeah. If I could get far enough down to immediately take out the pilot, then I'd go down that way. But if I can get a crate right here, I think that's fine. We're still on our first slipstream. It's only just now getting taken out. Yeah, it's probably useful, worth it to use this. Then we can get down here. Take you out, so just we don't have to worry about the alarm. Alright, that's that taken care of. Silent shotgun. That's the same thing as this one, except this one's self-charging somehow. And then we walk up to you and go blammo. Man, regular shotguns don't send them very far back. What if we do a second shotgun? You'll get there eventually. Alright, we'll hang out over here, wait for them, get the pod moving a little bit. While I wait for the target's item. Like, we can wait 1 second for this to activate, and then we get the target's item. That's probably worth it. I don't know if it's even a full second. It's probably about a second. Alright, we get a hammer, but we can't use it. Not worth it, but oh well. Alright, drop some things behind just to clear up space, return to pod, and we leave. For 8 seconds total. Alright, for the final ship. Okay, emergency shields. There's armor. I didn't need to go for the item. I forgot that I did have a subverter. I didn't realize just how many. it was just guns that I had left behind. Alright, armor everywhere. Heat censored armor. Alright. We do gotta be wary. But we can probably get through it with sidewinders as we did last time. We can probably get into the locked room. Well, it's a large room. I think it's worth docking there. Giving it a shot. Boop, boop. Alright, first off, can we get in? No. Unless we use the subverter. It's very risky, but we can, in theory, stun lock the target to get him all the way out the window. Let's see, once we get in here, we can just clone level 2, clone level 5, and we're good. Or no, clone level 2, clone level 4, or 3. Wait, no, we clone level 3. Right, that's one. Alright, yeah, we clone 3, clone 5. Yeah, we're good. We'll have a spare even. Pilot's all the way up there, so no disabling. So yeah, this just becomes a question of, do I want to save the subverter to be absolutely safe on getting you out? I think we'll be fine. Hammer doesn't do anything unless it's got some momentum. No momentum. Alright, we break in. And is there any point that I'd absolutely need the sidewinding? Not really. Mostly I need the sidewinding to get around here and get you out as fast as possible. And I've got 4 sidewinders that'll definitely take me over there. Then I can use these ones to just close some distance. And just do this as fast as possible. You gotta keep an eye on that so that it doesn't shoot anyone. Just like, might as well use this. Nope. Alright, get a fresh subverter active. Slipstream active. Clone the key. And then get the pod just kind of drifting a little bit. Subverter would also be nice just to subvert like a couple of you in particular to have less people setting off the alarm right now. But we're just gonna have to deal. Probably should have picked up a couple of regular guns from my pod while I was running. Replace the subverter and sidewinder and stuff. But it's too late for that now. Alright. Go down this way. I'd like to be just barely out of your range so that you can't hear and so that you don't start the process of putting up your shields. Where's my other shotgun? Is it on the pod? I think it's on the pod. Pod. Oh, you're drifting off doing your own thing, huh? Well, that's a bit of a concern. That is a bit of a concern. See, you two are the only ones that are currently setting off the alarms, so I'm focusing on you. Could start throwing things if nothing else. Then I can throw something at you. So that you don't set off the alarm. As soon as I step over here. throw something at you so that I can hopefully get out of your vision. And then you get hit. There we go. And so then you won't necessarily be trying to follow me. You will. But the other one won't. Let's see, I got a bullet going through you, through here, through here. Throw that at you. I'm running low on time a little bit. Let's see. If I walk. No, I need to avoid being seen by you. Is this how it's... Is this plan working out? This plan might be working out. Let's hope that you don't see me. Nah, you saw me. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. For the time being, I can just go out here, wait a little bit. Shotgun you more. All right, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think I'm over worrying about this part. You're getting very close. You're getting very close. Maybe I'm proper worrying about this part. Maybe should have shot you a little bit more. True. Okay, we still have 2 letters. We still have 2 letters. We're out. The target's out. The ship unloads. And then we're good. And then we're good. All right, so we remote control. And we're just barely drifted too far. All right, we activate. We get both of us. Yeah. Activate, and now we can leave. And there we go. I guess I didn't need both of us, but... All right. A little messy there at the end, but we managed it. And we drop you off for a $5.99. That was a solid run. There's a little bit of time that could be made up in a couple spots, I think, but not a whole lot. And there's that little bit of time made up. 7-2 with the 2-second lead. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, curious. 2 seconds. 2 whole seconds. That is a good amount of time considering how quick they are and we had sidewinds and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. Very nice job, 7-2. Alright. Yesterday, 7-2 came ahead. That's right. Yesterday I got shot. I completely spaced that. I got shot by the sentry gun. Completely forgot about that, actually. 7-2 taking the top spot with 39 seconds and a 5.98. Very nice job. We got me coming up in second. Cassandra in third. Retville in fourth place. 6J in fifth place, making up the top 5. But also, very nice job to the top 3 for being everyone that got a perfect style bonus yesterday. This was another no harm day, right? Yeah. Very nice job. It was a difficult one. Let's see, me and 7-2 at the very least had bash dashing to help us get through a little faster, but yeah. Nice job, everybody. And oh, it's Space Halloween. I didn't even notice that on logging in. Space Halloween, if you're not aware, means that you don't die. When you die, you become a spooky skeleton. And it's funny. And actually, oh, you know what? Okay, I don't have time to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. That actually is extraordinarily relevant for today. Oh, I wonder if 7-2 remembered. Important thing about spooky skeleton space Halloween. You can just toss yourself out here, you see? What? Look, I'm a skeleton. And then, with that, leads to the extraordinary reaction. No, it's a little less relevant. I forgot this first ship was so huge. But it goes to this extraordinary reaction of you no longer have a heat signature. It doesn't even show up on the heat signature thing. And so people with heat sensors can't detect you. That was extraordinarily relevant today and would potentially explain some of the speed that 7-2 got over me, or 7-2 just played better. One of the two. But that is a valid strategy for these few days, and I forgot about it. Oops. Anyways, I'll try to remember that going forward, because that would have been very, very useful today. Sheesh. That would have saved so much trouble. Especially in that last room, no one would have been setting off the alarms until they fully saw me. Ah. Yeah, I need to remember that. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.